Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down interest rates in 2026 and what they actually mean for you if you're PCSing to Fort Bliss or planning a move to El Paso this year. Rates have been all over the place the last few years, and a lot of military families are wondering whether they should buy now, wait, or just rent. So in this video, I'm going to give you a clear, honest breakdown of where rates are, how they impact your BAH, and the smartest moves you can make before you get your orders. Let's start with where interest rates actually are right now in 2026. Over the last few years, we saw rates climb from the low 3s in 2021 to the 7s and even the 8s in 2023. Since then, they've been bouncing around, but trending slightly downward. Most buyers today are seeing rates in the mid 6s to low 7s, depending on credit, lender, and loan type. I actually had a buyer close under 5.5% with an interest rate buy down. Now here's the thing, VA buyers almost always get a better rate than conventional buyers. So even when you hear rates are high, VA buyers are usually getting something more competitive. And remember, rates matter, but they don't tell the whole story. Let's talk about how interest rates actually impact your BAH and your borrowing power. A 1% change in interest rates can shift your monthly payment by a couple $100s, depending on the price point. But here's the part most military families don't realize. Even with today's rates, most Fort Bliss BAH levels still comfortably qualify for a solid home in El Paso. For example, an 03 or an 04 with dependents can still afford a very nice home in Eastlake, Mission Ridge, or Far East El Paso, even at today's rates. A junior enlisted and a junior officer still have strong options because El Paso is one of the most affordable cities in the country. So instead of focusing on the rate itself, focus on monthly payment. If the payment fits your BAH and your comfort zone, you're in a good position. This is the big question that everyone asks me. Should you wait for rates to drop? Here's the honest answer. PCS timelines don't care about interest rates. You move when the Army tells you to move, and historically, waiting for the perfect rate usually backfires. When rates drop, competition spikes. Prices go up, sellers stop offering concessions, and buyers end up paying more overall. Right now in 2026, buyers can actually have leverage. You can negotiate closing costs, you can even get seller concessions. You can also get an interest rate buy down, and you can lock in a home before the summer PCS rush hits. So if you're moving to El Paso this year, the smarter move is usually to buy when it fits your timeline, not when you think the market might shift. Let's talk about what military families need to do before they get to El Paso. Whether you're moving in 2 months or 6 months, here's what you should be doing right now. Number one, get pre-approved early so you know your numbers. Like I said earlier, I can connect you with a loan officer that can help you maximize your loan and your VA benefit. Number two is gonna be understanding your comfort zone. Just because you got pre-approved for $400,000 doesn't mean you should buy a house for $400,000. Thirdly, you need to start comparing neighborhoods based on commute, schools, and lifestyle. I made a video recently about these neighborhoods that I think are the top 5 for military members. Go back and watch that video. I'll link it to this video. Either way, shoot me a text and I can help you compare neighborhoods and figure out what's gonna be the best situation for you. Lastly, you need to build a plan so you're not scrambling when your orders drop. What I hate to see is someone calls me and says, I need to move in the next 30 days. And that really restricts the options and the ability for them to buy the perfect home. So reach out early. That way we can create a game plan that's gonna be perfect for you. Let's talk about why VA buyers are in a better position than almost anyone else right now. First, there's no PMI, which saves you hundreds of dollars every month compared to FHA or conventional loans. Secondly, VA rates are typically lower than other loan types. And thirdly, you have the ability to refinance later using the VA IRRRL, the streamlined refinance. So if rates drop in the future, you can take advantage of it with almost no hassle and on a short timeline. And finally, sellers in El Paso are very familiar with VA buyers. They know the process, they know the appraisals, and they're comfortable working with military families. Let's talk about how to lower your rate in 2026. Even with today's rates, right around 6 to 6.5%, there are several ways to lower your monthly payment. Number one is gonna be seller concessions. You can negotiate thousands of dollars towards closing costs or even a rate buy down. Secondly, there's temporary 2-to-1 buy downs. This lowers your interest rate for the first 2 years, giving you breathing room during your PCS transition. Thirdly, you need to choose the right lender. Some lenders specialize in VA loans and consistently offer better rates. I can connect you with a lender that's one of the top producing VA loan officers here in El Paso, so you can get a very competitive loan offer. Fourth, you need to shop around. Even a small difference in rate can save you a lot over time, so talking to one or two different loan officers will give you a good idea of what's going to be worth your money and what's not. These strategies are especially powerful right now because sellers are more flexible than they were in the crazy markets back in 21 to 22, offering literally thousands of dollars just to sell their home. So if you're planning a move to El Paso or you just got orders to Fort Bliss, my team and I specialize in helping military families navigate this market with confidence. Shoot me a text, my cell phone is below, and we'll walk you through your timeline, your budget, and the neighborhoods that fit your lifestyle. You don't have to figure this out alone. I look forward to helping you make El Paso feel like home.